that's a good way to start. All right, somebody picked up on the golden goal shirt. Thanks, everybody. All right. Well, so many awesome people in chat. I see Angel. I see Carrie. I saw Gunderslam earlier. I saw Ian. Hey, everybody. So good to see you. So good to see you. And as Josh mentioned, this is like a homecoming. My first set ever as Mahn. Was right here on Bonus Stage about 2 years ago, and a lot has happened since then. Also, I have to give a shout out to Angel. He played drums on Prelude, which you heard. That was the opening song there. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. I want to pack in as much music as I possibly can. So here's a fun one. Here's some Mega Man. Thanks, everybody. Okay, I have one very, very important thing to say before we move on. Happy birthday, Gunderslam. I believe he's 21 years old today. Oh, thank you. Okay, there isn't a Mahn set with without some Bloodborne songs. So, this was actually one of the first songs I ever played on Bonus Stage, if I recall. But here it is. This is Bloodstarved Beast. Okay, I think everyone's faces are sufficiently scrunched. All right, this next one is another Bloodborne song. It tends to make me a little dizzy, but it's worth it. This happens to also be my favorite from the soundtrack. This is Ludwig the Holy Blade. Yeah, that one does it to you. Cheers, everybody. All right, everybody got all the chugs and the scrunches and the face melties. Okay. I'm taking you to space. get some comparisons to StarCraft in that middle section. It wasn't what I meant to do, or maybe it was, whatever. Okay, you all aren't getting out of here without a Zelda song. And my favorite Zelda game is Link to the Past. So this one is based on that. This is called The Golden Land. Hey, Fairmail, have you heard of that song? It's kind of popular. Great set, by the way. Okay, we do have one more song, but I have something very special to share. So you all have probably seen Carrie and Angel in the chat, and back at the beginning of this year, we formed a little trio, and we put together 8 slappin' bangin' tunes from the Hades soundtrack. It is pure, unadulterated orchestral metal. And we call ourselves Premium Vintage, and you probably saw us announce via a promo that the album was coming out. It is coming out next month, specifically on a specific date, which you are about to see. So we got another promo for you, and this is also where we're going to announce our 2 guest vocalists. So enjoy.
You're looking kind of down. Normally you're all smiles for whatever reason.
You seem quite agitated as of late, my friend.
Perhaps a song would be in order at this time.
Gotta tell you, I've warmed up to this old song over the years. Pretty good tune, right? Don't know how come every deck doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time, what's not to like?
All right, we are super, super excited to unleash that one on the world. And yes, I do seem to have some kind of obsession with blood, but massive shout out to Katie and Lacey who contributed to the album. And yes, December 11th is when it's going to be out, and we will do our release right here on Bonus Stage. Josh basically has all exclusivity rights to anything that I happen to be involved in, but yeah, I hope y'all can come out on December 11th. Yeah, and I can't thank Angel and Carrie enough for putting this together. It was a Herculean feat. I think there's some kind of a pun there, but whatever. Okay, let's get on to the last song. If you've been here before, you know what the last song is, and if you haven't been here before, you're gonna know what it is. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you, Bonus Stage. we're gonna have a little bit of fun now. I want to see some fire emojis in the chat. And I want to see some pill emojis in the chat. While I christen you with sweet riffs. I want you to come up closer to the stage. There's been some controversy about that one. But you all belong up front. Throwing emotes at my face. And I will melt your face in exchange. And then we'll make your face scrunchy or something. More riffs. Even more riffs. Let's go! So much, Bonus Stage. Good night!
Well, this is where I take the Uno card that I've had in my hand all day and I say, no, you, Mark, thank you. Absolutely. Guys, Mahn, what an epic set. Yeah, production values. Absolutely, Scrobot. Awesome set, awesome lighting, awesome visuals. Everything is tight and tied together as a single package. Mark, you are a killer performer, and I can't wait to give you a little chit chat, a little chitty chew, chewing on some words with you, Mark.
Hello, Josh.
Hello, dude. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, well, this actually worked on the first try. How about that?
Holy shit, the first time today. No, dude, you had a killer set, dude, and I just love having you back here on Bonus Stage, man. You are welcome anytime.
Yeah, I'm always glad to be here. Yeah, like I said, it's a homecoming, and I see Angel saying shout out to the Golden Girls. Yes, I just credit everything to the Golden Girls.
Oh my God. No, dude, that was a killer set. And you have been having kind of a killer year too. I was very grateful to see you in full band form at VGM Con way back in April. God, it feels like a long, long time ago now. And you have been quite busy since then. I see you've been usurped by WASD. You've got this new project, Premium Vintage. Man, like, when do you find time to rest? That's my first question.
Didn't I tell you I was going to slow down at the beginning of the year? And I obviously lied to you and myself. So, well, I mean, the real answer to your question is I just sleep less. So, but I love doing this so much. So I do my best to make time for it. And yeah, I mean, I guess I mean we'll talk about the premium vintage thing, but our hope is sometime next year, somewhere, sometime you'll see us performing that album in its entirety from top to bottom. So yeah, I hope so.
Oh yeah, man. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Do you want to dig in a little bit more into Premium Vintage? I would love to hear about how this all started and how it completely derailed your plans to slow down.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess it was probably about a year ago. I was playing Hades, and it was the first time I ever played it. I know I tend to be really, really behind on playing games, but
Me
it
too,
was the
man.
first time I played it. Loved it. Of course, I connected with the soundtrack right away. I said, do I want to do something with this? And Carrie and I had talked about collabing on something, and then I just said to myself, I was like, wait a minute, Carrie can play bass and also do orchestration. And I mean, I can kind of hold my own when it comes to doing orchestration, but she's actually proficient at it, unlike me. And then I was like, all right, so we that's a solid two members, and we just need an absolutely killer drummer. And Angel was an easy ask. He and I have worked together on some songs just here and there, but I just said, hey, like let's form a group, let's record a whole album, and it was I mean it was very easy for any of us to get distracted throughout the year because everybody's so busy. But it came together, I would say, pretty quickly in the past couple months. Luckily, Katie and Lacey signed up pretty early, and yeah, it was just like everything started coming together very quickly, and I consider myself so lucky that I get to work with such talented, amazing professionals. Um, but yeah, it turned out to be 8 tracks, and I love every single one of them. I think we did awesome. I remember working on the first one. I just said, "Wow, this is some of the best stuff I've ever worked on." And it's just the arrangements, everybody's performances, the mixing came together really well. Of course, Eric Viking Guitar did the mastering like he always does for my stuff. So yeah, we're super excited, and of course we'll be releasing it right here on Bonus Stage.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait. Good job getting Lacey and Katie on board too. Are they singing on the entire album or just for some select tracks?
Just for some select tracks. So you obviously heard the In the Blood preview, and then we have Katie on another one. But I won't give that one away. We'll save that.
Save that for the
Uh,
listening party. You'll have it right here.
yes.
That's or Angel said he said blood would be involved, and I couldn't say no.
Yeah, I don't know. I never made that connection, Josh. But you've just basically you have seen me tonight. So.
I see you. I see your blood. Oh God, no, that sounds a little bit worse than it is. Oh my God. Oh, Mark. God, man. I don't know. Why don't you ask me something? You can ask me anything. Nobody's asked me anything tonight, and I feel like you're probably a good person to do that.
Oh yeah, I mean, geez, I mean we've hung out quite a few times, and
Yeah.
gee, I wouldn't even know what to ask you. Like you feel like a legend in my eyes, and you're also tall. So, okay, let me ask you this: does your height present any challenges in the real world? And I know that's such an insightful question.
Yeah, no, it impacts my daily life. God, let me tell you, whenever I go to have massage therapy, they say like, you fill out your form for the appointment, and they're like, hey, what do you want help with today? And I just write tall guy stuff, and my masseuse gets it. I see him pretty regularly. But actually, like real world problem, actually just on Friday when I was running the show here in Vancouver. They had all of the tech located up in this mezzanine area above the stage, and it was short in there. Like they had like some friggin' water pipes and stuff like sticking out of the walls, and I hit my head several times. My quads are still cramped just from squatting down to like use anything in that room. Yeah, and getting in and out of cars. Oh my God. Yes, Mark. That is that is a great question. I'm glad we could shed some light on that here. Maybe it
Okay,
doesn't
well,
translate on camera just how tall I am, folks. But
well, that's the thing, because like I the first time I ever saw you, in air quotes, was here on Bonus Stage, and I just never hadn't had any conception of you being this giant dude. So anyway,
I mean, he fits
easier.
inside of a 1080p screen. How tall could he be?
Exactly. Okay, easier question. Where am I going to see you out there? I mean, I never miss Magfest. I never miss VGM Con, so hopefully I'll see you out there somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I rarely make Magfest, so I will not be there, but I am planning to be at VGM Con. I don't know how much I can say about that at the moment, but plans are in the works. Obviously, I was hosting and helping to run the online stage there last year, and I believe I'm going to be serving in a very similar capacity for 2024. And also, they have landed that on a very lit weekend, so.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yes.
Are we gonna summon another Song of Storms? Is that what's gonna happen?
Well, I mean, Gunderslam will be there with his whiteboard, and I do have very fond memories of the interview that you did with the Gunder band at VGM Con. That was a lot of fun, and yeah, I mean, everybody in the Gunder band or Gundermon, we've come Gundermon, Claymore, Bear Slam. We've had all sorts of like hybrid names, but I love every single one of them. They're just so awesome. Great musicians to play with, but then obviously great friends. And I mean, if anything, it's just getting together at these events is just a time to hang out. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome, dude. I look forward to being able to hang out with you again as well. We are going to be moving along here because, as you said, we've got Gunderslam up next, and it's going to be his birthday, so we have to help him celebrate, don't we?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
All right. Thank you so much, Josh. And I will see you on December 11th. And yeah, we'll all be there.
We'll all be there. Awesome. Every one of us, everybody in chat, you are committed now as well. Thanks a lot, Mark. We'll see you in chat, bud.
All right. See ya. Thanks, Josh.